with Coach with Team Lift. We're out here again. What is it? The Greater Austin Comic Con? And man, this event packed, the place is crowded. And we've been making our way through doing a lot of interviews today. And then all of a sudden, we discover this. Jason Schlott, right?
Scholte.
Is it Scholte?
Scholte.
It is Scholte. So Jason Scholte, also you may know from Lead Devil Studio, but the web series, focus of Diary of a Diabetic?
Yes.
So you're here, man. How did you end up at this today?
A friend of mine, Vo Yin, he actually runs this convention.
Right.
So when he told me he was doing this, I jumped on right away.
Immediately.
I didn't waste any time. I told him, you know what, I'm there.
That's how we got here. Vo brought us through. I guess doing the con circuit, you start running into each other and knowing each other.
Yeah.
And so that's how we were out here. And it's great seeing you. Tell me something about this whole thing, because you've done a lot of work when we're looking up this.
Basically what it is a bunch of new properties that I'm working with a bunch of friends of mine.
Right.
One of my friends had an idea, which is the delivery men. And basically what that whole idea is just two delivery guys delivering anything relating with pop culture. It can be anything like that. We're basically going to hit pop culture and just start mixing things up. And I mean, all sorts of different references you could think of. Like, you could think of how can you put one part of pop culture into another part of pop culture, and what kind of hilarity can ensue from that.
I'm with that.
The other ones that we're working on right now, it's one that's personal of mine. It's called Saviors of Chicago.
Right.
It's basically 7 individuals that somehow get these powers, and they're taking on all sorts of different things that go on in Chicago specifically. There's other ones called The Institution, and then we also have Kicking the Habit that's going to be coming.
Okay.
Kicking the Habit's more like an adult themed one, where basically what it is two guys, they have a drug habit. Well, the best way they're going to kick it, they go after the drug dealers. So we're actually doing that right there. And that's most likely going to be a mini-series where it just keeps going, how they keep going up the ladder, keep finding the drug dealers and then the distributor, and then they finally find that kingpin.
Whoa.
So we're doing that. But the Diary of a Diabetic is actually going to be a web series that's supposed to premiere in October. Hopefully we could get the footage done. I'm the focus of it because I'm a brittle type 1 diabetic. I don't get to do many of these per year and everything because of my health. But what we're trying to show is what I go through as a brittle type 1 diabetic. All sorts of things that I deal with and everything with my health and things like that. You know, some things that can be obstacles, somehow I get past them or not, and it depends on what I do.
That's going to be amazing. That's definitely going to be. Now, you told me earlier, you're from Chicago, right?
Yes.
So I kind of understand why the Saviors of Chicago series would be really personal to you. Now, are you writing and illustrating on Saviors, or how's that working out?
That one I'm going to be doing both.
You're going to do both?
Yeah, I'm going to do both on that. And I'm able to do that because the way the delivery men's going to work, it's little 3-page deals that we're going to try to put out once every 2 weeks. And just basically, like I said, we're going to go from there. I figured with the way the storylines, how they would work, it would be best. I told the writer it would be best not to go more than 5 pages, but best would be 3 pages each. So we'll do 3 pages of like a quick comic strip. Hopefully, if we could get enough of them done quick enough, we want to do like a whole 20 story set and put them in a book. But we're going to try, we might actually put that one online first. It might actually be a digital starting out first.
So if anybody wanted to follow it, would they go to the Lead Devil Studio, or would they go to your website, Jason Scholte?
They could go to my website,
yes.
But we actually have the delivery men on Facebook right now.
Okay.
We are actually setting it up right now, I would say by next month. I actually have the actual website name, which should be on there right now. Actually, it is not for that one, but the website that's going to be, we actually already grabbed the domain name. It's called We Are the Delivery Men.
Okay.
Just wearethe.deliverymen.com. And then from there, that site should be up in about a month.
Okay.
By that time, I should already have 5 stories ready going on there.
Oh, man, okay, great. We got to follow this with you, man.
I appreciate it, thank you.
You're living in Houston now, right?
Yes.
It's a lot of you guys in Houston, it seems like, comic book writers and artists.
Yeah, I can't even begin to name how many people are there right now. There's actually, there's a bunch of printers and everything there, so we all work with them and stuff. As a matter of fact, one guy I could tell you guys, if you guys want to look at, Davy Jones right here. He's just outside of Houston right now. He's from League City area and stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a good friend of mine, and me and him been doing these already for at least a few years now too.
Oh, man,
So, I
Jason.
mean,
So, okay, one thing we know, like we met with John Hughes, and he told us it's really hard for independents. Do you think it's an easier entry by going the digital route online?
I think yes and no.
Right.
A lot of it, in my opinion, what I think it is that it's coming down to more or less like you have to get your name out there. And whether on the traditional route or digital route, it's a lot of exposure to get out there and everything.
Right.
It's like when I tell people, like with movies right now lately, the reason why a lot of movies I think don't work out is because they're not out there. They don't get the name out there enough. I mean, perfect case in point. Both Deadpool movies did really well because I think not just because of the character, but also the fact is look at how much advertising was done on it.
Oh yeah, they put in some work on those budgets, man.
And whether it be digital or traditional, how they do it, the digital route would be easier. And the fact is that printing costs are less, and it's easier to, you could, in my opinion, it's easier to go ahead and merchandise the stuff.
Right.
But like I said, it still comes down to like word of mouth, getting your name out there, the exposure and stuff.
That is so true, man, and that's definitely something that everywhere across the board, I don't care whether it was in comic books, whether you're in a band, comedy, everybody we've interviewed always says it's that getting out there and networking yourself and making those connections and getting the word of mouth out. So definitely, if you take anything from this, market yourself. Word of mouth is the key. We're definitely going to go ahead and partner with you on this one. So JasonSchulte.com or LeadDevilStudio.com or DiaryofADiabetic.com, and we are the deliverymen.com will be up in about a month, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think we got it. What we'll do is we're going to put all this information for you at the bottom of the video. Jason,
thank you very
so
much.
No,
thank you guys.
Appreciate you, man.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Man, a blast. If you guys get a chance, definitely jump on the website, follow Jason. A lot of great artists out here representing the Greater Austin Comic Con. This has been their first event, but it's a huge event. And you see a talent like this up close, man. And I'm going to be honest, it's been super awesome. Just give us some time, man. So definitely go support it. Thank you guys for watching, and we're going to keep bringing you videos all day. Peace.